Hello guys, Egon here, and welcome to the EVE Exploration Academy, where you're going to be learning the basics of exploration in EVE Online. Today, we're going to talk about signature scanning and how you can improve your scanning efficiency. I will talk about some basics first, and then go more in depth as we go along. To start scanning, we must first deploy our probes, loaded in our probe launcher. You can do this by simply clicking the probe launcher module. On the overview and in the probe scanner window, we see a full set of 8 probes deployed. On the probe scanner, click on the map icon to deploy the system map. This is where all scanning takes place. The blue spheres are our 8 probe scanning ranges, with the white probe movement handle in the middle. The red spheres are unscanned signatures. You can also see these 2 cosmic signatures in our probe scanner window, QXL954 and ETW796. The groups and types are unknown, and we have a 0% signal on the signatures. This will improve as we scan the signature. Usually you will also encounter anomalies. These are signatures you do not have to scan down to warp to them. First, let's take a look at some map controls. You can tilt the map view by dragging your mouse across it with the left mouse button. You can also resize the probes by dragging your mouse on the edge of one of them. You can also drag the map around by dragging with your right mouse button. To anchor the camera on the middle of your probes, simply double-click the middle of the probe movement handle. You can also anchor your camera on any other celestial object, like a station, moon, asteroid belt, stargate, etc., simply by double-clicking on the desired object. Now that we have our first camera controls down, let's take a look at the probe scanning window. The first button on the left is Analyze. This will allow us to initiate a scan with our probes. The second button will recover your active probes into your cargo hold. The third button will reconnect you to the probes that you might have lost in the system, although you might never need it because probes retract automatically if you jump into another system. The fourth button will destroy your active probes. The 3 last buttons are your probe formation buttons. These are 2 standard formations, and you can add multiple custom formations if you so desire, using the third button's drop-down menu. The formation I advise using is a second standard formation, the pinpoint formation. Once you click this button, your probes will automatically form up at the pinpoint formation. Let's get to scanning. To zoom in on the map, you can either scroll or drag both mouse buttons. If you click on the signatures, you will see either one of them highlight. Choose one of the signatures to scan and align your probes on it. Check from the top and the side view if your probes are aligned correctly in the 3-dimensional space and hit the scan button. There are 5 different kinds of things that can happen from this point. 3 kinds of bad hits and 2 kinds of good hits. They all have different causes and ways to approach them. I will now show you the 3 possible bad hits, and after that, how to handle them in an efficient way. The first bad hit you can get is a bubble. The bubble indicates that only one of your 8 probes has a signature in it, but it can't tell exactly where it is on its own. That's why we can see, if we disable the probes that did not hit the signature, that the sphere perfectly aligns with the probe's scan range. The second possible bad hit is a ring. This indicates 2 of your probes hit the signature. The ring indicates the signature has to be somewhere in between the 2 scan probes that hit it. As we can see, the ring sits perfectly in between the 2 probes that hit the signature. The third bad hit we can get is a double hit. This means 3 of your probes have hit the signature. All 3 probes report to have hit the signature, but they only know it's a certain distance away. At this point, there are 2 possible locations for the signature to be, and that's on either sides of the probes on the distances indicated. There are different ways to counter either of these, but keeping in mind how many probes hit the signature with the different types of bad hits, you should be able to figure it out quite easily. Take this bubble for example. We see that after a scan, there is a bubble on one of our probes. Because we know only one probe hit the signature, the only place the signature can be is in the zone where no other probes overlap the one probe that fired the bubble hit. I just put my probes in that zone and immediately get a single good hit with the approximate location of the signature. Countering the ring is a very similar theory. Just check where the two probes that hit it do not overlap with any more probes and boom, good hit. For the double hit, there's also a similar theory. Check which one of the two hits has 3 probes on it. As we can see, the top hit has more than 3 probes on it, which should have resulted in a good hit, but it did not. The bottom one, though, clearly has 3 probes hitting it. So we center our probes on that and boom, good hit. As you have probably figured out, more than 3 probes hitting a signature will result in one single dot or yellow arrow, which are both good hits, and you will be able to scan them down very accurately. These dots deviating from their actual location though, depending on your scanning skills and the stats of your ship. Armed with this information, you should be able to scan down signatures accurately and efficiently. I hope this video was useful to you. If you learned something, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more EVE Exploration Academy videos. And I will see you in the next one.